The Twilight Saga has always been super popular, but it seems that even Taylor Swift was heavily invested in the series, so much so that she requested for and was denied a cameo in New Moon. With the aptly labeled Twilight Renaissance, fans have started paying more attention to characters other than Edward and Bella, like Jasper Hale. The angsty vampire was the strong and silent type, much like Edward himself, so it's natural that he has a massive fanbase of his own. Tweehards who love Jasper would appreciate these hilarious memes about the scarred and mysterious Hale twin. Jasper's snick-snack. Both book lovers and movie watchers would know that Jasper had a good heart, but impulse control problems which he wasn't able to master like the rest of his adopted vampire brethren. Still, Jasper's fandom accepts their one true favorite for all of his strengths and flaws. He was a loyal family member, whose main focus was Alice. He protected his own, knew how to fight, but also had a penchant for snacking on the Cullens' beloved human Bella. Jasper, the murderous Twilight fans who read Midnight Sun got better insight into Edward's mind when he first met Bella, but they also got to see many behind-the-scenes workings of the Cullen household as they debated what to do when Bella was on the verge of discovering their secret. Funnily enough, Jasper had a bone to pick with Bella from the beginning, and both he and Rosalie wanted her to be killed, which was quite funny to think about in retrospect. It was almost as if his arc with her was foreshadowed right at the start. Misunderstood Jasper's attack on Bella because of her minuscule paper cut is widely memed, and Tweehards have hilarious takes on what actually happened during that fated birthday party when he lunged at Bella. Amusingly enough, some imagined that Jasper was only angry at Bella for cutting herself because he had newly washed the rug, and she ruined it with blood, which is notoriously hard to get out. To each their own. Alice and Jasper's moment eclipse revealed a lot more about Alice and Jasper's relationship, especially in this adorable scene of the two of them fighting to demonstrate to the wolves. Fans loved that Alice was a true equal to Jasper, unlike the others, and their chemistry just spilled into their interaction. The moment that Jasper went in for the kiss with Alice had viewers hooked, especially when Alice evaded him, only to kiss him a moment later, but only after defeating him in their play fight. Waiting on Bella to slip up. True fans of the broody vampire would know that Jasper struggled well beyond being a newborn, so he was quite relieved when a new Cullen was entering the fray because then he wouldn't be the only one tussling bloodlust. Sadly, Bella was the most well-controlled newbie vampire they had ever seen, and poor Jasper's hopes of looking a bit better in the eyes of his family tragicomically died. Police chemistry. Alice and Jasper were extremely loved as a couple because of how much Jasper doted on her. The two of them literally completed each other and had found each other in the most mystical of ways. This was why fans collectively melted down when they got to see a taste of Halise romance, as opposed to the constant Edward and Bella love that Twilight was made of. The fact that the wolves, there to learn combat, had to go through the embarrassment of watching Jasper and Alice being mushy. Jasper getting duped. In addition to being extremely swift, Jasper was also a sharp vampire. His power of detecting moods made him keen to what other people were feeling, so it was hard for anyone to outsmart him. Still, Bella was one of the few people, not even a vampire, who gave him the slip at the airport in Twilight when him and Alice attempted to fly her out from Phoenix for her safety. Poor Jasper was left looking and feeling rather silly that he couldn't keep Bella in check despite all of his abilities. It showed fans that he was not invulnerable. The one who looks like he's in pain. Poor Jasper did struggle a lot with his bloodlust in Twilight, and the bombardment of teenage emotion at Forks High School didn't help. This was probably why he looked so awkward and in pain, and fans have memed his behavior to the ends of the internet. There are many unpopular opinions about Jasper, but there is a lot of truth to his comically strained expression through the length of the first movie. Underestimated Jasper fans would all agree that his gift of interpreting and influencing emotions was hugely underestimated through the series, with only Edward and Alice being praised for their powers. Later, even Bella and Renesmee were appreciated for their powers, despite Jasper's being a lot more significant than theirs. Post-Midnight Sun, Jasper was given a lot more importance because of how he could mold and implement his powers to save his family. Even then, Edward didn't include him in the superpower troop when he tried to explain things to Bella. Yes, ma'am. Source, Instagram. This meme may not make sense to casual Twilight watchers, but fans of Alice's boyfriend would understand just how impactful the simple word ma'am in a southern accent was to them, and it made countless more fans fall in love with Jasper. Seeing Jasper's personality in the open was a breath of fresh air, and all of it originated from one little word that he uttered.
With a gentle touch you tell me